Gaffer, straight back into it. Hull City Tuesday night. Just how much are you looking forward to getting out under the lights at the DW?
You look forward to all games in the division for good or bad reasons. We've come off the back of probably, or possibly our worst performance of the season. It's football. So disappointed. You can write so many things about how, well we didn't play and what we didn't do within that game. All our other travelling games have been good. Villa where we got beat last minute, but we done okay. QPR where we felt aggrieved, but we played okay. We were in the game. Stoke obviously is what it is, but sadly we got beat by a better team. There's no problems around that. Brentford were excellent. We never ever got a foothold in the game, and just at the point where we may be, where we had the disappointment of the sending off. So we lick our wounds. We come back to DW tomorrow, which is for 2 great games in a short space of time. Starting with Hull tomorrow. The league is everything that everybody said it would be. Repetitive, quick, good teams coming thick and fast, and we look forward to Nigel and his team coming tomorrow night.
Whilst you were very disappointed, obviously, after the game with the performance result, do you have to sort of just sit back, put it into perspective and let it go?
One of the problems with football today is the media attention defeats get and what people will speak about, i.e. formations and tactics and different stuff. And for me, in football, sometimes people can't just say well done to the opposition or we were beaten by a better team on the day, and we move on. Our lads aren't machines, but if you play in a game like we did Saturday where we generally struggle to name our best player, and our best player is clearly our goalkeeper, then the likelihood is we're not going to win the game. And we've got good players, and good players don't certainly become bad players overnight.
Brentford was some test, and Hull City doesn't mean it's any easier at the DW, does it? They're a good side.
Listen, they're all good sides. You only have to look at Rotherham at the minute now. I think Rotherham's last 3 games is beat Millwall and beat Derby. And everyone just thinks we'll just turn up and walk. You don't beat any team easily and comfortably. Everyone carries threats. Hull come off the back of an excellent win on Saturday. I'm sure Nigel will be delighted with what they're doing at the minute. They're playing a very much a positive football game, which is good for everyone. I'm sure it'll be a good game tomorrow night. Again, both teams carrying threats.
You mentioned Nigel, it'll be 2 former Wigan Athletic players in the dugout.
He's gone on, he's had a fantastic career, Nigel. He was always a very nice lad, a really good fella. He's gone on to have a really positive, good football career that he's still enjoying. He's managing a good club. He's doing really well amongst change and difficult times at Hull, what they've had. He's steadied the ship really well. I'm sure their positive outlook will see them want to go forward. We look forward to seeing him tomorrow night with his staff and his players in what I'm sure will be a good game, and hopefully us returning to what we are about and what we are as our fans know what we try and do on a pitch.
You mentioned just before Sam Morsy, the situation there. You're going to appeal it, we believe? Yeah,
without a shadow of doubt. Again, we felt that there was a lot of contributing factors to Sam getting sent off. It was at a point where we just were getting back in the game, albeit now that's took away, albeit it is what it is. But, the referee made a split-second decision with hindsight, and my immediate reaction to it was, as I've seen it, which was both lads putting their heads in to try and head the ball. And when you get that, it's an accidental clash of heads. If the referees or the referees panel deem that, then great. If they don't, great. I do think the Brentford players certainly played a massive part in them getting sent off. When you have 2-3 lads coming across to the referee, lifting their elbows up and stuff like that, the referee's then made probably not a home decision, that's wrong of me to say that. He's made a decision that he believes is correct, which has resulted in Samy being sent off. I said at the time, if I get them things wrong, I'm only giving my honest view. I would apologise. After looking back on it, I don't feel there's anything for me to apologise about. I think the decision's quite clear.
And just to finish on, you've had some great atmospheres, great afternoons at the DW so far. You're back under the lights this week, and it's always great there, isn't it, under the lights?
Look forward to the game. Your blocks of fixtures are tough now. You've only got to look around. Teams have still yet to win in the division. There's teams all around us, on runs that we're going to have bad days. There is nothing more certain in football than our bad days are never far away. Every game must be taken on an individual, sort of what it is. Tomorrow night we have Hull, Friday we have Bristol City. What could we take out of that? Imagine we took 6 points, we'd all be absolutely doing handsprings. Could we take no points? There's certainly a possibility. So let's get back to playing well. For us it's about just playing well tomorrow night, competing in a good game of football, hopefully coming off on top, and then we can look to Bristol City.